drown up in the drip when I splash, yeah. Ain't got time to chat, yeah. I'm running to the bag. Hold up, king, run it up, run it up.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Back at it again with another reaction video. Today, we're gonna get into one of the most highly requested BabyMetal songs that you guys have done in the past month or so. Rondo of Nightmare, yes. Rondo of Nightmare live at Budokan Black Night, which I just reacted to One Dare Dos Toke. Man, I butchered that. But they also were at Budokan Black Night. So we're going to get right into it and see if this is, I'm pretty sure it's the same venue, same night, but I don't know the date on it, so maybe I don't know. Anyways, you guys requested this one a lot, so we're going to jump right into it. But before we do, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss a single video. And then also I have my social media up here that I'm most active on. That's my Spotify, Yes I Make Music, Apple, iTunes, Pandora, Apple, Amazon, Google, wherever you listen to music, I'm on there. All of those links, description down in the description down below. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. I think you guys said this one was an intro to their album. I'm not positive. But other than that, I'm going in blind, as always, to make sure this quality is nice. Okay, hope you guys are having a good one. Come by with your boy. That almost sounds like like an outro, like the end of a song. It's kind of an interesting way to start the song. Oh! Oh! This is a little heavy. Well, I guess with a name like Rondo of Nightmare, it's going to be on the heavier side. So I like how their band is getting its shine right here. All right. Damn. Now it's his turn. This is cool. I like how they're taking turns and just doing some little solos, and they're getting their own little shine. I like that. And the bass solo. Oh! That's cool. You never really see a bass solo, man. Oh, he's slapping it. He was slapping it. Drum solo? Ooh. Ooh. Damn. What an intro to a song. That has to be the intro, right? Because there's still 4 minutes. Yep. Uh-oh. Here comes trouble. Oh, and they're raising her up. That's cool. See, this is what I love about BabyMetal. All that just is like a warm-up to what is about to happen. And they're bringing her up like this. The show, man. There she is. Oh. And now it's back into the... That was a nice little switch to get into that more emotional part. So going back and forth like that, they have the little hard little breakdown, and then she goes into that emotional part. They switch, and it's more kind of staccato like this, or not staccato, but a little bit slowed down, and then they go back into the staccato. So interesting vibe here. It's very kind of emotional and passionate. So let's keep going. Okay. It's like some piano or some synth in the background. Oh, the way that dropped. I gotta play that back. Just going from that filter, they took like a EQ and filtered out her voice to bring you into this state of kind of relaxation and bliss. And then they bring her voice back in and the instruments coming in. It drops, man. They're so good at that. They're so good at building up and dropping. Oh, man. Now back to the intense. Man, what a show, dude. They're so good at the showmanship, man. Their stage presence and performing is so good. I miss the other two girls, but I always like to see everybody kind of get their own little spotlight. So that was cool. And then the song I just reacted to, One Dadi Katsuni. Sorry, I keep butchering that. It was the other two girls that got the spotlight, and now she's getting the spotlight. So they seem very balanced in that aspect. Everybody kind of gets their shine. I like how this is, I think, the second song I've seen where they've had all the what am I looking for? Each band member has gotten their spotlight, right? The guitarist got a spotlight, the other guitarist got a spotlight, drummer, bassist, and that's really cool because you don't really see that, especially with bass players. They don't really get the shine. They don't really get a solo part most of the time. So I like that. You know, it's very much a team effort. Everybody's kind of in it together, which is really cool about BabyMetal. The showmanship, it is like I feel like it's not a concert. It's this blend of concert and show theatrics. You know, they're very good at that. I would go, even if I didn't like a single BabyMetal song, I would still go to a concert because of how much of the showmanship they do and how much it's like an experience in itself, separate of the music, if that makes sense. That is just so cool that they do that. And then I love the way they structure their music as well. That this song was unpredictable off the first listen, but then it's predictable towards the end because you kind of know where it's going. But going right into it, it's like they're kind of chaotic, and then they relax, and she does her thing, and then they're chaotic again. And maybe about after the second time, third time they do that, you kind of are accustomed to what they just did. And then they build it up, and they took out her voice, and they took out the instruments were softer, and then right before they dropped it, they took all instruments out, and it was just her voice, and it was silent. And then they kind of bring it back in and then drop. That makes the drop 10 times harder than if they were to still have the instruments in there and still have done what they did and then dropped it. To take that out and bring it back in, it's kind of like a roller coaster reaching the top and then just dropping straight down. So that made that chorus just slap. Loved it. What else? I think that's pretty much it as far as the overall song and the presence and everything. But what I also did like was how they started it off. Was they gave you kind of a preview to how the song was going to be, what they were playing in the very beginning, and then they all took turns doing their solos, was kind of those riffs in the song later once they added the vocalist, once they added her, which is Suki, I think. And so they previewed that, did their little appetizer, and then when they bring her out, I love how they bring her higher on stage because the band already got their warm-up. They already introduced themselves, and they did their solos, and then they bring her out, and now those vocals, your attention is put onto her more, and you're already used to what they played, so your ears are already used to that, and now you have her in there. So it's really interesting how they structure everything that they do. I like it a lot. So this one, I'm glad I finally got around to this one. This one was cool. It's not a typical song where you can kind of just hit play and just go. It's a song that's more of a theatrical song. It's more than just hitting press play. You know what I mean? There's layers of it. There's an intro and an intro to every band member, and then her, and then they bring it in and they do this pass back and forth, and they drop real hard, and the emotions are up. It's more of a performance, even if you're not at the concert, right? Like if you were to just listen to this somewhere, it's still a performance kind of piece, if that makes sense, and less of like just kind of a basic song. So it's unique in that aspect. But yeah, this was kind of intense. This was like an epic feel. This could be in a soundtrack to like an epic part of a movie, like a turning point in the movie. It's very grand and epic. So yeah, I like this one. This was a good one. That'll do it for today's reaction video. If you like this one, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I'm glad I finally got around to this one. This was interesting. And if it is an intro song to like one of their albums, I could see this being a very introductory type piece because of the way it was structured. So that makes sense. But yeah, if you're new here, go ahead and consider subscribing. I'm doing these reaction videos as fast as possible, getting after them, doing all kinds of reactions. If you're not new here, welcome back. I appreciate the love and support as always. You guys have been killing it lately. Yeah, go ahead. You know what to do. Leave some comments in the comment section down below. Let me know what you want me to get into. New bands, new songs, new genres, whatever you guys want. That comment section is for y'all. Hope you're having a good one. I'm sending positive vibes your way. And until next time, I'm out. Let's get this bag.
I tower over these rappers just like the Eiffel. I'm probably in the scope, but in a scope, not talking rifles. My competition's depressing, I really got no rivals. They only start dissing me when they feeling suicidal. Someone check the vitals. I'm going places with my brothers like Wayne's. This my Marshall Mathers flow. It be going through changes. I've been growing and changing.